What's up, everybody? It's Prosper. I'm actually going to show you how I mix down my stuff today, through everything, through my hardware all the way down to the software. But everybody do it differently. People use machine, the Kai, everything like that. But I'm showing you how I might get down today, so let's check it out. I got my MPC 2000 XL, got my motif, and basically my computer right there. I was already checking out some stuff. So what you're going to do is, if you're using MPC or 3000, 5000, I'm not too sure which one you're using, but what I do is basically I go to each track, I'll solo what I'm going to record. So this instance will be the kick. So I'm going to record the kick through here. So I will go on here and put in a new track. So I'll go to track, then new, then I'm going to make it stereo, create, and then sometimes you always got to change the settings as far as your interface or your bus. So change it so it lights up. Then what I'm going to do is hit record right there and push play on my motif, or I'm sorry, my MPC. So I'm going to let it hit record. Then it records the actual drum. After you got everything, that all your instruments in there, so what you're going to do is line it up. Usually you want to use one of these measures to go off of so you can have a clean loop. Basically right here you can move it back, forward, wherever it needs to be to align it correctly. And then sometimes you want to zoom in enough to get right there on the spot. So for instance right there. Oh, real quick, another thing too, right here in the corner, I never knew that if you highlight this blue, basically you click on it right there, you can use all three at once, so you don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. Also in the corner, for editing, you can push this up so you can actually see, so you don't cut into your actual sound that you're using. So it makes this actually look bigger here. But basically what you're going to do is line all this up so it sounds correct. And sometimes you just want to solo probably 2 or 3 certain things in there, or you know how your bass line is straight off the bat. So usually you'll go right here and cut your bass line into there. Same thing with this one here. And usually you'll reference back to your beat that you're actually using to make sure you get it right and it sounds right, because sometimes playing with this will be a little tricky. But so let's see if it. So it still sounds off. So if I put them all in there, let me put all of them in there so you can see what it sounds like. So it's all off right now. So you got to keep playing with it until you get it right, basically. All up, and you see I got all this access over here, and actually I made it a 4-bar loop. So actually I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I'm gonna cut where it needs to be cut. So what I'm gonna do is highlight. And Control X, or the Apple button X, and then highlight all these. Then basically you can duplicate it to check it out further. So what you would do is highlight all these, shift, make sure it's all highlighted, make sure it lines up with your loop here with the measures here, and then you want to hit Apple button D, which is duplicate, and then you could track it out to 3-4 minutes or however long you want the track to be right there. Another thing I want to point out is whatever you record your tempo as, so in here is 84, probably can't really see it, but it's 84 because you want your measures to line up with the loop. So basically it's 1 bar, 2, 3, 4. So same thing, if 4 bars, 8 bars or whatnot, you want it to line up, because if it's not lined up with these here, basically when you try to duplicate it, it's not gonna line up correctly, and it's gonna throw off your whole track. So now I got them all highlighted, and now I'm just hitting the Apple button, and D. So to duplicate it out, to make the track go longer, and I can just say 3-4 minutes or whatnot. So then when it's all said and done, you can EQ all your tracks to make them crisp, and then there you have it, basically tracking out the way I do it, at least. So hopefully it helps somebody. So there you have it, how I track out. So I'm trying to share my knowledge of what I do know. Hopefully it does help somebody out there, another producer or whatnot. Love what you do, enjoy what you do. Y'all have a blessed day. God bless. Peace.